In the world of business titans, one name stands out for betting it all, not just once, but over and over again, on ideas that almost everyone else thought were impossible. Today, we know Elon Musk as the guy behind some world-changing companies, but this isn't a story about the triumphant CEO we see now. This is about a man pushed to the absolute edge, staring down the barrel of total financial ruin. The year is 2008. The entire world is in a financial meltdown so bad it's taking giants like General Motors to their knees. And right in the middle of this chaos, two of Musk's little startups, Tesla and SpaceX, are burning through cash and spiraling toward a shared grave. This is the story of how Elon Musk poured the last of his personal fortune from PayPal into two companies that, by all rational accounts, were doomed. He was just hours away from losing everything. It's a story of insane pressure, one last chance rocket launch, and a Christmas Eve miracle that saved an empire seconds before it was all supposed to implode. So, how close was he to bankruptcy? The answer is a matter of hours, and it's one of the most audacious gambles in business history.
Well, I think my last words would be, I would encourage everyone to be optimistic and excited about the future.
Good. Us to make significant investments.
By 2008, Elon Musk had funneled his entire fortune from the PayPal sale, over $175 million, into his two ambitious, cash-incinerating startups. He wasn't just the CEO, he was pretty much their only financial lifeline, and both of those lifelines were about to snap. On one hand, you had SpaceX, the company he started in 2002 to make humanity a multi-planetary species. The rocket business is brutally unforgiving. Failure usually means a giant explosion and losing everything. SpaceX had learned this the hard way. Musk had put $100 million of his own money into the company, which was enough for 3 launches of their Falcon 1 rocket. The first, in March 2006, ended in a fireball 30 seconds after liftoff. A year later, the second one reached space but didn't make it to orbit. The third, in August 2008, also failed. 3 launches, 3 failures. The company was broke. The dream of going to Mars was turning into a financial black hole. Musk and his team had just enough spare parts for one final do-or-die attempt. A fourth failure wouldn't just be a setback, it would be the end of SpaceX. And if that wasn't enough, on the other side of this waking nightmare was Tesla. Today, it's the most valuable car company in the world, but back in 2008, it was a tiny electric car startup in a world that saw EVs as weird, glorified golf carts. Even worse, it was trying to launch during the worst auto market since the Great Depression. The first car, the Roadster, was way over budget, costing nearly $140 million to develop instead of the planned $25 million. Each car was costing more to build than its sticker price. With the world's financial markets completely frozen, raising more money was impossible. Musk was caught in a bind he later called the toughest decision of his life. He had a little personal cash left and 2 dying companies. He said, I could either split the funds I had between the 2 companies or focus them on one company with certain death for the other. He chose to split the money, a gamble that he knew could easily result in both companies failing. The stress was so intense, he later said he came pretty darn close to a nervous breakdown. For SpaceX, it all came down to one moment. The 4th flight of the Falcon 1 was set for September 28, 2008. There was no money for another try. This was it. The team had scrambled to build the rocket in just 6 weeks with leftover parts. A success would be historic, making them the first private company to ever launch a liquid-fueled rocket into orbit. A failure meant packing up and going home for good. As the Falcon 1 took off from Amalek Island, the tension in the control room was off the charts. After 3 straight heartbreaks, this time felt different. The rocket climbed smoothly. The first stage separation, the exact thing that killed the 3rd flight, went off without a hitch. 9 minutes and 31 seconds after liftoff, the 2nd stage engine shut down. They had reached orbit. The control room erupted. They had actually done it. That single success changed everything. It was the proof they needed. But proof doesn't pay the bills, and the company was still running on fumes. The real rescue came a few months later. In December, on the heels of their success, NASA awarded SpaceX a massive $1.6 billion contract to fly 12 resupply missions to the International Space Station. That phone call from NASA was the lifeline that saved the company. Musk was so overwhelmed, he just blurted out, "I love you guys." The story of that fourth launch is a masterclass in perseverance. It's incredible how one single moment can pivot a company from the brink of extinction to creating a whole new industry. If you think stories about these high-stakes gambles and impossible comebacks are as fascinating as I do, make sure you hit subscribe and turn on notifications. You won't want to miss our next deep dive into the moments that define the world's most audacious ventures. While SpaceX was now on solid ground, Tesla was still dangling off a cliff. By December 2008, the company was literally days before going bankrupt. They were so low on cash they couldn't make payroll after Christmas. Musk had poured his last remaining PayPal dollars into the company. He later tweeted he didn't even own a house and was borrowing money from friends just to pay rent. A critical financing round was falling apart. One of the main investors was holding out, creating a stalemate that was about to kill the whole deal. The absolute deadline was 6 p.m. on Christmas Eve. If the deal didn't close, Tesla would be insolvent. The final hours of December 24, 2008 were a frantic, high-stakes negotiation. Musk put every last cent he had into the round to show his commitment and pull the other investors across the finish line. And then, in the last possible hour of the last possible day, the deal closed. The company was saved. That last-minute rescue was the turning point. Just months later, in May 2009, the German automaker Daimler bought a 10% stake in Tesla for $50 million, giving a huge vote of confidence and another shot of cash. That was followed by a $465 million loan from the Department of Energy in 2010. The Christmas Eve miracle didn't just save Tesla from dying, it put it on the path to survival and eventually total domination. You'd think after surviving 2008, Tesla's near-death experiences were over. You'd be wrong. A decade later, the company faced what Musk himself called production hell. Between mid-2017 and mid-2019, Tesla was in a desperate struggle to ramp up production of its first mass-market car, the Model 3. Musk later admitted that for a good chunk of that time, the company was about a month away from bankruptcy. The problem was that the factory was a mess. Musk had tried to over-automate the assembly line with a crazy, complex network of conveyor belts that just didn't work. The robots were actually making things slower. The company was burning through cash and badly missing its own goals of making 5,000 cars a week. The situation got so dire that Musk started sleeping on the factory floor, personally trying to fix the bottlenecks. To solve the crisis, they had to admit that humans are underrated and walk back the automation. In a move that has now become legendary, they built an entirely new assembly line in a giant tent outside the main factory. It was a scrappy, almost ridiculous solution, but it worked. By June 2018, Tesla finally hit its target of 5,000 Model 3s in a single week. This chaotic, brute force manufacturing win allowed the company to finally become profitable. It was another crisis averted, not with a last-minute deal, but with pure operational grit. So, how close was Elon Musk to total bankruptcy? In 2008, the answer is brutally simple: hours. For Tesla, it was literally the final hour of the business day before Christmas. For SpaceX, it was one last rocket with no money for a second chance. If that fourth Falcon 1 had exploded, SpaceX would be a footnote in aerospace history. If that Christmas Eve deal had collapsed, Tesla would have been dead before the new year. Musk bet his entire PayPal fortune on two radical ideas the world simply wasn't ready for. He pushed himself, his employees, and his companies to the absolute breaking point. He risked everything, survived what he called the worst year of his life, and somehow came out the other side with two companies that would completely redefine their industries. It's a wild reminder that the road to changing the world is often just a series of near-fatal crises, and that sometimes the difference between a trillion-dollar empire and total collapse comes down to one rocket launch and one last-hour phone call.